Genesis chapter 27. As Isaac grew old, his eyes became so dim that he could no longer see. One day he called Esau, his eldest son, and said, "My son." He replied, "I am here." Isaac said to him, "I am old and do not know the day of my death. Now take your weapons, your bow and quiver, and go to the field and hunt something for me. Prepare for me that delicious food that I love so much and bring it to me so that I may eat it and bless you before I die." Now Rebekah was listening to what Isaac was saying to her son Esau. When Esau went out into the field to hunt, Rebekah said to her son Jacob, "I heard your father say to your brother Esau, 'Bring me some game and prepare me that tasty food, so that I may eat it and bless him in the presence of the Lord before I die.' Now, my son, listen well and do as I command you. Go to the herd and bring me 2 choice kids so that I can prepare tasty food for your father, just as he loves it. Then take it to your father so that he may eat it and bless you before he dies." Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, "But my brother Esau is a hairy man, and I have smooth skin. What if my dad gropes me? It will seem that I am trying to deceive you, making a fool of you, and instead of a blessing I will bring a curse on myself." His mother said to him, "Be on me the curse, my son. Just do as I say, go and bring them to me." So he went and got them and brought them to his mother, who prepared tasty food, just as his father loved. Rebekah took the best clothes of Esau, her eldest son, clothes that she had at home, and put them on Jacob, her youngest son. Then she covered his hands and the smooth part of his neck with the skins of the goats. And at last she gave Jacob the savory meal and the bread she had made. He addressed his father and said, "My father." He replied, "Yes, my son." "Who are you?" Jacob said to his father, "I am Esau, your oldest son. I have done as you told me. Now, sit down and eat what I have hunted so that you may bless me." Isaac asked his son, "How did you find game so quickly, my son?" He replied, "The Lord your God put it in my path." Then Isaac said to Jacob, "Come closer, my son, so I can feel you and know if you are really my son Esau." Jacob approached his father Isaac, who felt him and said, "The voice is Jacob's, but the arms are Esau's." He did not recognize him, for his arms were hairy like those of Esau his brother, and he blessed him. Isaac asked him again, "Are you really my son Esau?" And he replied, "I am." So he said to him, "My son, bring me some of your game so that I may eat and bless you." Jacob brought it, and the father ate. He also brought wine, and he drank. Then his father Isaac said to him, "Come here, my son, give me a kiss." He approached and kissed him. When he smelled his clothes, Isaac blessed him, saying, "Ah, the smell of my son is like the smell of a field which the Lord has blessed. May God grant him dew from heaven and wealth from the earth, with much grain and much wine. May nations serve you and peoples bow down to you. Be Lord over your brothers, and let your mother's sons bow down before you. Cursed are those who curse him, and blessed are those who bless him." When Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, he had scarcely left his father's presence when his brother Esau arrived from hunting. He also prepared some tasty food and brought it to his father. And he said to him, "My father, get up and eat of my venison, so that the Lord may bless me." His father Isaac asked him, "Who are you?" He replied, "I am Esau, your eldest son." Deeply shaken, Isaac began to tremble a lot and said, "Who then caught game and brought it to me? I just ate it before you came in, and I blessed him, and blessed he will be." When Esau heard his father's words, he gave a loud cry and, filled with bitterness, implored his father, "Bless me also, my father." But he replied, "Your brother came cunningly and received the blessing that belonged to you." And Esau said, "Is it not right that your name is Jacob? This is the second time he has deceived me. First, he took my right as the eldest son, and now he has received my blessing. Have you not reserved any blessings for me? Isaac replied to Esau, I made him lord over you, and all your relatives I made his servants. I supplied him with grain and wine. What could I do for you, my son? Esau asked his father, My father, do you have only one blessing? Bless me too, my father. Then Esau wept aloud. His father Isaac answered him, Your dwelling will be far from the fertile land, far from the dew that descends from heaven above. You will live by your sword and serve your brother. But when you can bear it no longer, you will tear the yoke from your neck. Esau held a grudge against Jacob because of the blessing his father had given him. And he said to himself, The days of mourning for my father's death are at hand, then I will kill my brother Jacob. When Rebekah was told what her son Esau had said, she sent for Jacob, her youngest son, and said to him, Esau is consoling himself with the idea of killing him. So listen to what I say to you, my son, flee at once to my brother Laban in Haran. Stay with him for a while, until your brother's wrath has passed. When your brother is no longer angry with you and forgets what you did to him, I will send for him. Why would I lose both of you in one day? Then Rebekah said to Isaac, I am disgusted with life because of these Hittite women. If Jacob chooses a wife from among women,